Hello traveling techers and welcome back to the channel.
We don't know about you guys, but this year has either dragged on or flown by. We kind of realized that the traveling techers really haven't done a whole lot of traveling this year.
Sure, we had a killer time in South Carolina back in March, but that was 5 months ago. We've at least been doing our part and staying at home. Okay, maybe we've been out and about some and not up to our normal hijinks.
So, we decided that we needed to get back on our traveling horse, put on our cowboy and bandanas,
For safety.
of course, and hit that open road.
DJ actually just traveled out west a few weeks ago. He went out to Las Vegas with his girlfriend, had a great time. I'm currently packing up for an East Coast road trip that I'm going to be embarking on tomorrow.
Now, we know COVID-19 is keeping a lot of people inside and at their homes, and we really don't want to make light of the pandemic that is, facing our country right now. But to stay true to our brand, here are 5 reasons you should travel in 2020.
Number 1 is money. So I've been asked countless times, how on earth do you afford all this traveling? Now, I could sit here and give you a very long Dave Ramsey lecture about proper saving and finances, but I'm going to save us a couple hours of time and give you one word: budgeting.
Budgeting is not only beneficial, but it's also super fun, if you're like Cody. It's important to budget everything, including hotels, gas, food, ticket admissions, and even your souvenirs. Budget everything multiple times.
For example, in 2017, we did our first big road trip across the US and back, which you can imagine was a ton of gas. We went on some online gas calculators, factored in the numbers, added in the vehicle information, and then the route. This made it much easier to budget before departing and planning accordingly.
As we are living through a unique time with COVID-19, money can be a little tight. If that's your situation, then don't cancel your trip, just prioritize. Or you can win the lottery, then you don't have to worry about it. For example, with prioritizing, instead of paying for food everywhere you go, just pack your lunch. Unless there's a Freddy's nearby. Freddy's!
Please don't crash. Our number 2 is personal growth. Confused? I was too before we started traveling. The more travel experiences I had, whether it's meeting new people, living within new cultures, or just being out there in the world, I saw much more self-growth.
Traveling can also be very beneficial to your mental health. When you're getting out there in new and exciting places, it really takes you away from those stressors that every day gives us. Traveling
is one of the most therapeutic hobbies you could have. Hiking new trails, sitting on the beach listening to waves crash, or hitting the open road. The escape these things can give us are like none other, especially when surrounded by good company, like family or friends.
We know times are difficult right now, and a lot of people are at low points. But that's why we love traveling. That's why we're so passionate about it. Whether it's the I Heart New York City t-shirt that you get in the Big Apple, or the family selfie that you get at the Grand Canyon. These are things to cherish, to love, to smile about. That's the beautiful thing of traveling.
Number 3 is time. One of the biggest reasons people often tell me they can't travel is their busy schedules or they don't have time. I always quickly follow up with is you don't have time or you don't make time. You don't need a full week off from work, you don't need vacation days. Just use a weekend you actually have off from work or holidays. Your Netflix time and your Call of Duty can wait.
Oh, okay, hold up now. This weekend's double XP weekend, buddy. Okay. Fine. We can put that on hold. Anyways, you can fit a ton of different adventures into a weekend. Whether that be a trip to the beach or to the river, a hike in the mountains or a biking trail, or even a mini road trip to a new town down the street. Yeah, we know not everybody lives near beach or near the mountains, but that's the beauty of it. Get your friends, get your family, and hit the road with a beautiful road trip.
As y'all know, the Traveling Techers are all about those road trips.
It's hard to talk about a top 5 list of why to travel without talking about the memories you're going to make along the way. That's why number 4 on our list is memories and experiences.
It's probably safe to assume that this year has had a handful of terrible experiences and honestly, possibly one too many negative memories. The number of times we've heard, can we just start over and skip to 2021?
Instead of skipping to 2021, let's try to turn 2020 around by doing some kind of a redeeming experience, by doing something. Literally anything, but preferably traveling, as that's kind of the point of this video.
Now we all know that the year 2020 is definitely going to be one to forget, but let's try turning around the second half of the year. Easier said than done, I know, trust me. But for my count, still a little less than 5 months to go in this year. Get out there, make some Kodak moments, just don't forget your mask.
Number 5 brings us to probably the largest traveling cliche there is: exposure to new cultures. I think Cody would agree that exposing yourself to other cultures is probably the best way to experience that personal growth.
We say that confidently as young adults with zero professional experience.
Well, I think we can confidently say that being exposed to other cultures has definitely left the largest impact on us over the years.
This is true. And the great thing about culture is it can be found really anywhere you go. New ways of living can be found in places as far as Dominican Republic, Banff, Canada, and Roma, Italy.
I appreciate the attempt at Roma. But how hard was it to not say Scotland?
Also Scotland! But as it may be difficult to travel outside the country right now, you can easily find a new way to look at life in your own backyard.
You'd be amazed of all the different types of characters you can meet on a good hiking trail, staying 6 feet away, of course. And there you have it, guys. Our top 5 reasons why you should, nay, need to travel in what we have left here of 2020.
This is something we really haven't done before, but we hope you enjoyed the top 5 format, and we hope you found it to be rather informative.
If you think this video gave you the kick you needed to get out there and start planning your next trip, or you just like hearing us ramble on about traveling, feel free to drop us a like down below.
If you think this video could convince a stubborn friend to join in on the fun on your next traveling adventure, why don't you share it with them?
Something else that we want to start doing is doing a weekly shout out. And by weekly, I mean whenever our next video is going to drop. The rules are really simple. All you have to do is like and comment down below on this video, okay? And in our next video, at the end of it, we're just going to shout out someone random from our comments. Based on our last few videos, if you comment, you have a pretty good chance of being shout out.
Burn. That being said, feel free to follow us on all social media spots. Have a great week, and thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.
Now let's focus on my face.
Perfect, dude.
Hello, traveling techers, and welcome back to the channel.
Oh my god, already.
That was fucking good! We're YouTubers. Well, we always have been, just not the best. When across the... No. And I forgot what's next. Do feel like DJ.
Feels like me.
Birdies! You don't use it, I just wanted to do that. I'm looking at the screen. I'm an idiot. Traveling is one of the missing...
Cody, it's friends or family.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait, did you change that?
No.
Wow, I changed
Okay.
that. That was
You
good.
like it?
No, I think that was good.
I feel like that's genuine, right?
No, that was.
They agree.
Another picture pop up.
Instead of skipping to 2020... Okay, just cut. COVID.
Good joke.
Good joke. Timely.
But you do way to look at your own life.
Through
That was-
rather. Well done.